What? What? Whoa! Wait a minute. All right. Y'all ready? Check this out. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan, and Saudis set to bring back the SnyderVerse. On the eve of the anniversary of the theatrical Justice League release, our insiders have reached out with major updates about Zack Snyder, the sale of Warner Bros. Discovery, and what is now being described as a full-play scenario for the return of the SnyderVerse. Warner Bros. Discovery is officially up for sale, and it's no coincidence that Zack Snyder has been posting nonstop dceu images and liking fan content on Instagram that compares the performance of his films to James Gunn's struggling DCU projects. The timing lines up with what we've been told. If WBD is sold, James Gunn will be out as head of DC Studios. This comes from the same insider who told us Daredevil Born Again was being completely retooled months before The Hollywood Reporter confirmed it exactly as we reported it. It's the same source who has been accurately filling us in on the WBD sale and David Zaslav's plans before the trades caught up. Their track record speaks for itself. Regarding DC, the message from our insider is clear. The SnyderVerse is back in play fully. What? That means Zack Snyder is returning to DC, not just for one-off Elseworlds title, but for an actual revival of the universe he started. What? What? We're told Christopher Nolan is also part of the plan to return as executive producer. What in the hell is going on? What is going on? Oh my God! What? Oh, please be true. Please be true. Oh my God! Woo! Woo! Oh, okay. Okay, Nolan's back. This is the same Christopher Nolan who backed Snyder's Man of Steel and helped shape the original vision for DC before WB derailed it with studio interference. I was talking about that before. According to what we have been previously told, it was also Nolan's decision to hand over DC to Snyder. Yeah, it was. And they wanted it to be dark, gritty, and grounded like his Batman universe was. So you can't blame Zack for that. You can blame Zack for certain things, but don't blame him for stuff he's not responsible for. If they want it dark and gritty and grounded, he gave what they asked him to give. You get what I'm saying? While Snyder has publicly said he wanted to end his DC career with an adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, we're now told that the impending sale of WBD has shifted everything. He is pivoting toward restoring the SnyderVerse outright. Whoa! Woo! If this is true, every Snyder hater out there that harassed people online, called names to people online, told us it's dead, it's buried, all this other stuff. If this comes back, you guys need to go into hiding because your social medias aren't safe. People are just going to be dogpiling all over you, making fun of you for making fun of fans that just wanted the return of Zack Snyder. Ooh-wee! And by the way, any Snyder fans that were harassing people for no reason, or, you know what I mean, doing all that type of internet bullying, I don't condone that either. If that happens, it implies the return of Ben Affleck as Batman, who has publicly rejected working with Gunn's DCU after its announcement, and Henry Cavill as Superman. Fans remember Cavill's widely seen interview with Josh Horowitz confirming his comeback, only for Gunn to immediately upend it. Gal Gadot has also been visibly active supporting SnyderVerse posts. None of this is accidental. Even Ezra Miller is making some sort of Hollywood return. I hope after plenty of therapy. We're told Saudi Arabia is now the front runner to acquire WBD. Now, if their taste is anything similar to the Indian films that I've seen, the Indian trailers that I've seen, every single one of the new ones that I've seen that people have asked me to check out emulate Zack Snyder's style. Every single one of them. Some of them have even better shots I've seen. I'm like, ooh! Like, I've seen certain shots where I'm like, ooh, that's good. Oh, I'm thinking Zach did. Like, Zach is sitting in the seat showing them what to do. They're so damn good. You know what I mean? So if their style for what they like is anything similar to the Indian movies, then we know why they're bringing Zach back. They love his style like we do. We're told Saudi Arabia is now frontrunner to acquire WBD. According to our source, they're in the driver's seat with their $1 trillion fund. And here's the critical part. Zack Snyder already works with the Saudis. I did not know that. I didn't know that. Snyder and the UFC partnered with the Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority, chaired by Turkey, I can't pronounce that, and produced Brawler, an upcoming Snyder film, which he is directing and co-writing. The Saudis trust Snyder's creativity, and he is already tied directly into the entertainment expansion. Our insider says this is exactly why Snyder has been highlighting his SnyderVerse work on social media. The signals aren't random. They're building momentum. I kept saying he knows something we don't know. I kept saying it. We're told that Hollywood as a whole is also signaling massive new deals with the Saudis, including Trump and figures connected to Trump's circle, like his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. The kingdom wants major entertainment assets, major franchises, and massive theme parks. Wow. Wow, man. The source also confirms that the Saudis want a massive Universal Warner-themed park. Okay. Our insider pointed to comments from the Hollywood producer, Patrick Caligari, who said he was the first to report Saudi Arabia's interest in WBD back in October. Oh, man. According to the Saudis, the deal is nearly done. Man, look. Yes! Woo! Let's start the celebration early, boys. I'll go get the girls. You bring the liquor. And I'll meet you downtown. Yeah. Woo! 10 million subscribers. Woo!